68, and this is our top 5 buddy cop movies. You know who it is. I'm Morgan Iverson. Uh, my bro, the phenom on TikTok, and expanding his himself in other ways that we've are yet unreached. My bro Gab. Well, that's a private thing, bro. Don't do that. I will stop talking right now. Don't do that. Uh, Danny J. Quick. I almost put his middle name out there just because he was being disrespectful. If you don't take that away, why does his jaw look like that? What is wrong with his jaw?
I don't know why you got that up, seeing as how they just lost.
Did someone shoot that thing? Why does he look like Frozone? With
loss don't take away your GOAT status, but I appreciate it.
Is he GOAT?
top five all time.
Is it? Okay.
He's top 5 all time. For sure.
And nobody ever denied that.
That's a fact. All right. Top right, big bro, Javon Stokes, Heat, Visually Stoked Media. Just got back home.
Yes.
Just got back home.
Audition go.
Audition.
Strong is coming.
Yeah. Nah, man, that's a family reunion. It was a family reunion, man.
And down at the bottom right, big bro, and I mean big.
Oh yeah.
big bro, Rod Van Blake in the building.
What's going on?
No. He's not just tall.
My man got banners and banners and banners.
I know, man. I gotta step up my game. Wait, hold on. Let me go get my banner.
I see the ancient.
Let me go get my banner.
I see the ancient illumination back there. Is that second one the Nyambi Chronicles?
Yumbani.
Yumbani. God, man, I keep saying it wrong. Every time I say it wrong. Yumbani.
Just act like the N is not there.
Okay.
Yumbani.
Yumbani.
Well,
okay. All right.
Yumbani Chronicles. Bet. I'm gonna say that just because I like it. But anyway, big bro Rod and Blake down there. And I'm glad you're able to come through, big bro. Finally. I know you're busy, man. You know what I mean? You got mad stuff to do. But they starting off with the list. Good God.
Hey, slow down, yo.
What up? Starting in with the list immediately. Starsky and Hutch is okay. All right. I already know a debate's coming once we get to the list. But before we get to the list, I want to make sure I give Big Bro the platform to go ahead and tell us about his dope Kickstarter he's got going on right now. Which still has 11 days to go. Already fully backed, mind you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We not about that life of
fully funded. It's not fully backed.
Yeah.
There's more backers coming.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Matter of fact, it's more backers coming as we talk. So I don't want no games being played today. Let me go ahead and put the share screen up there, and then, bro, I'm gonna give you the floor to walk us through the dopeness that you putting out here.
All right.
It should be screen sharing in a second. Did it pop up yet? Yep, there we go. All right. Bam.
Damn, there it is.
There we go. I would like to make sure I circle around this part right here. You know what I'm saying? Again, something that you will never see me do is promote things. I don't care. Me, Danny, Javon, Rod, like we all blow up. We all get our own TV shows, movies. We direct and doing whatever it is that our dreams lead us. I'm never going to promote things that I don't actually use, okay? Or that I have not actually contributed to myself. So every time I've ever told you guys, y'all need to go check out this dope Kickstarter, just make sure you acknowledge the fact that it's always right up there at the top left hand that you see our pledge first. So I'm not asking you to do something I'm not doing myself.
Top left hand. Where you see you pledge first?
I didn't say first. I just said
you just did. All right, Danny, am I going crazy?
I don't think he means to order. He means that he actually backed it before.
Okay. Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Rod. I wasn't saying I was number one. I wasn't saying I was number one.
I was going to give Danny his credit because you see his name right there.
My credit's there.
Yeah, no, I said I was giving Danny his credit.
My name is in there, but I didn't. I thought I backed on the first day, but I guess I didn't hit it all the way through. So. I'm actually a late backer this time, but I'm in there.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
But you want to go ahead and walk us through it, bro?
Yeah, this is basically, I don't know if y'all remember 2 years ago when I did the Kickstarter for Ancient Illumination, where I started out with the literary novels. going to Comic Cons as much as I have. I had people constantly coming up to me saying, "Bro, story sounds dope. I'm gonna be honest with you though. I'm not gonna read 300 pages. Can you illustrate it for me? I can't draw. Save my life." So eventually down the line, I bumped into a young brother, Jordan Pennell Jackson, and he started illustrating out the graphic novels from Ancient Illumination, and that's my sci-fi space opera military action series. So now we flipped it and we're doing my epic fantasy tale, the Yambani Chronicles, which takes place in the alternate dimension. So we're flipping it from science fiction, aliens, and technology to magic, dragons, African gods that rule over this alternate dimension. And this first issue is basically called Genesis of the Chaos Master, where two of the gods are arguing over whose powers are more powerful. And Olorun, the sky god and creator, basically takes it upon himself to take talents of these powers and just to stop the argument. But he basically takes them and imbues them into an unborn child. And that kid can either be overwhelmed by these powers he gets, or if he ends up mastering these powers, he will grow up and become the Chaos Master. So that's why it's Genesis of the Chaos Master. Yambani is home in Swahili. That's where I got the word from. And I love fantasy tales, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, all that. But you know that it's always a problem sometimes when it comes to the issue of representation and who gets to be main characters and who's off on the wayside all the time. And I love those stories, despite not being heavily represented myself within them. But I wanted to create something basically where everybody is a person of color in it, and we're featured, and we're not just the exotic side character that you get a scant bit of information on. So we're taking this novel that I have here in my hand, and basically the first chapter is what makes up the first 32-page comic, which was basically more than halfway or almost done. So this funding we're raising is basically to help us print that and to get issue 2 done and completed. So I usually start off with something that's already completed, and this is basically help us expand the series. So if you back the Kickstarter, you're helping us to expand this world, expand the illustrated works, helping us boost us to get into other mediums. I started off with literary novels. I have designs to further these illustrated works and eventually get into animation and live action for both series, depending on, but that, it takes funding. So I'm doing what I can afford currently. I started out with the graphic novels. That was all I could do. I couldn't jump straight to an animation or a live action. So I'm starting with things that I can do so that when it comes to that next level, we basically have a whole bunch of content to give people that are interested in that to look at. Like, this is not a kind of a startup. We have a whole idea. There's a world. There's a plethora of characters, groups, gods, elder dragons that are depicted in these books. So this I think helps us lay a foundation to continue that expansion, and eventually I think Kickstarter for me won't be needed. I only use them every 2 years. This is my second one. I commend people that do this month after month. It is stressful. It is hard.
Yes,
it is not a guaranteed thing. You get the stress of watching your money go up and then watching the money go down, people back. It's crazy. So people that perfectly put themselves through that over and over again, I commend you.
Pray for us.
Crazy. I just do it every 2 years. So we're about to get it going.
That's what's up, bro.
How often I do it.
I love the concept though. The you walking us through the story, like where it started and stuff. I love that the concept of what you're doing with that.
Yeah, we always get the Greek and Roman or the Celtic or Norse gods, and if they do give us anything from Africa, it's usually the Egyptian pantheon. So I wanted to start with the Yoruba, the Orishas.
Yes, sir.
Basically, what I have in this alternate dimension in my world is they're kind of upset the way things have gone here, and so they decided to set up this other dimension and basically start over with this pristine, almost like pure like world that they've created all on their own. And so the reason they get upset is when things start to change in that world, they're worried about it falling the way it did here. They're trying to avoid that. Yeah, that's the overall scheme on it.
See, I'm trying to stay away from the obvious conversation that was around that, but
Cass, let me Rod. So me and you, we just like became acquainted like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
At
Wait a minute,
Tyler, man, give us a minute. Just give us a minute, man.
You know it's coming.
They like
I
I swear y'all like messiness, man. How long have you been doing this stuff so far?
I published the first novel, Ancient Illumination, in 2016 and went to my first convention in 2017, the following year, because I was basically advertising in Locus and Analog magazines, because they're science fiction, fantasy based. Me being a marketing major in college, thinking, oh, this is the way to go. They've got 70,000 readers, average age from 12 to 60, and on average, they purchase about $1,000 annually in books. But that type of advertisement, even to a quarter to a full page in that magazine, probably works if you're a name. If you're a George R. Martin, if you're a Stephen King, something like that, then you probably get that investment back. And it really wasn't returning my money like I wanted it to. So I took a chance on Baltimore Comic-Con in 2017, was my first one. Only had that first novel. I had like 80 books with me. Almost sold out of that 80. I had like 10 hardcovers and like 70 paperbacks in total. And sat there for 3 days, made just under $700. I was like, hey, this might be the way to do this. Matter of fact, I think that's when I first met you guys.
That was your first show?
That was my first show in 2017. Was my first one.
Oh wow, that's insane.
Y'all joking. The banner way in the back, you can't see it. That's the one I had. It's dusty now. I only had one banner. I had my table looks very meager compared to the way it looks now.
Y'all was blown out when I saw him. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, the wife was like, the funny thing is, she was like, book 2's coming out next year. That's what she was telling everybody when they came by the table. And I was like, who's writing this book? She's like, yeah, no, don't worry. Because they were asking, is this a standalone? Is this a series? What are you gonna do with it? Are you finished? She's like, oh no. Book 2's coming out next year. So funnily enough, book year 2 in 2018, book 2 was published. 2020, 22 years later, I published the third novel in that series, and we had just gotten the first graphic novel done, and that's when everything hit the fan and we got shut down. So that's the reason why I ended up jumping into Kickstarter in the first place in 2020, is because there was nowhere to sell my books, because we were in lockdown, everybody was at home. So we were like, well, what are we going to do now? It's how do we replace a year's worth of revenue? And come to the end of the year, so I said, let's try this Kickstarter thing, because I had just paid out of pocket for the first graphic novel, and to be honest, I didn't want to go straight out of pocket for the second one. I said, how about we raise the funds? That way he's guaranteed his funds, so I can pay the artist in full his rate, and then we can get some momentum going. And we carried that momentum coming into 2021 when things finally opened back up. So since 2016 was my first publishing, and 2017 was my first con as a vendor.
That's awesome.
And for those, I just want to say this so everybody can be jealous. Danny had constructed a humongous axe out of, I don't even know where he got that wood from, but he had constructed this humongous axe that was literally like 6 foot some change. And we met Rod. I don't remember if we were in between people coming by the tables or what. I don't remember what was going on. Yeah. We met Rod, and I was like, bruh. Like, me and Daddy, I think me and Daddy,
I think we just looked over our shoulder and we saw him at the table. Yeah. And it was like, hey, that dude is huge.
Yeah, I remember, because like literally the first thing we were like, bruh, why is he so big though? And then like Danny was like, bruh, he could literally play like jats, like in like middle-aged jats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, bruh, that would be perfect. And he was like, yo, he got to come over here and let's see if we can get him to hold the axe. And that's when we met. That's when we talked. Then we came down to check out his table, met wifey. You know what I mean? And it's been dope ever since. Look, I already told him, bro. Like that's penciled in already.
He just came back from the future to tell Lumberjack stop being so angry. He came back just hey, calm down a little bit, bro. Calm down just a little bit, bro. You're going a little too far.
Lumberjack 2099.
Yeah.
That's needed though. Especially because you got, you know what I'm saying, you got people out here that ain't backed this project yet. So every now and again, you got to remind folks. You know what I mean? He's a very large man, and we have a very large axe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he would use it, but if he was holding it, you'd be concerned. I promise you that.
For
I still
sure.
got
We
that
better,
picture somewhere too.
huh?
I still got that picture somewhere.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. It's still up on the fourth wall page. It's still in my phone. Literally, it's still in my photos.
Yeah.
I'm never erasing that joint. But I don't think we took a picture in Baltimore when we were at HBCU con. Because
No, we didn't.
I don't think I knew that you were coming until I saw you.
Yeah, I didn't know I was coming either.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know me, I like to leave the table sometimes. So I went around and talk to
Sometimes.
folks. I went around and talked to folks. I mean, that first day, I had a little time. See the HBCU con. Y'all see it on the shirt.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I didn't,
Danny, Morgan, Danny been trying to tell you that you should get up and go around.
I be telling them all the time, but
he don't mean it though.
I do mean it. I mean it.
What we gonna do? Leave the table unattended completely?
No,
I've done that. I've done that.
Sometimes. Yeah, I leave sometimes. You leave sometimes. That's
how I met Rod. Rod saw me walking around. I was zooming around everywhere real fast, but I got back to my table quick.
I'll be trying not to miss sales, but I'll try it next time.
Connections with the people is sometimes more important than the sales. You get to meet folk like Rod, and just people that we've ran into over the years, man. It's important. But anyway, so what were we just talking about before we started?
That's right, Kyron. I'm with you, man. I can't be sitting here all the time.
Bro, need to stretch your legs. That's right.
You miss out on seeing everything else. By the time the day is done, everybody done took off.
Yeah, right.
I am a
I
person.
usually do my running around either before or late in the day.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna dip, I definitely have to do it. Like, I had to do it at a time where it's not like insane traffic. So
Yeah.
I'll get better about that.
I usually do it like right in the morning. Like, that's when
probably
people
the
like
best time.
trickling in.
Super early.
That's probably the best time.
Yeah,
man.
That's when I meet people.
We better see some pledges on this joint before the show end. I know that.
Y'all ain't getting no arguing. No arguing.
Usually, yeah, y'all ain't getting no arguments until we see some pledges go up.
Yeah, ain't never been of that.
Arguments. Because
y'all gonna get love fest.
Kanye been
Devon not
We're gonna compliment each other for the next hour.
LeBron lost last night.
Amen.
And not only lost, but they were up 17 in the fourth quarter, and they still lost.
I know who didn't lose. Celtics.
No one cares.
They lost the coach though.
But they ain't losing many games.
They lost a whole coach.
They got better.
It matters not.
Rod, don't put your list in, Rod.
No, he can put it in there. You just got to click it down. Just click it down. Don't look.
No one cares about Sacramento, Kyron. I'm sorry y'all got beat. I'm sorry.
That's actually facts. Like nobody's cared about Sacramento since Weber and Bibby.
Nobody cares about your
Doug Christie, Vlade Divac.
Y'all finally got to lose a winning season so far. Y'all want to act like y'all been here.
You had to take it there.
Hey, don't talk about my Celtics, man.
I didn't say it.
Christie's still on the team.
He might be. He might be an honorary member on that team. That's not a bad observation, actually.
All right, let's do the list, man.
What were we talking about right before though? It was something.
I don't know. It was something
intriguing.
good, and Morgan killed the float.
I didn't kill it. We had to go live. What was it? Was it something about clothes?
What?
That makes me think about the Balenciaga thing. I don't know if y'all want to talk about that or not.
I have no clue what that is,
I have
but
no idea what you're talking about.
Let's go ahead and do this. Since Rob dropped his list in the chat.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Do that, and we'll
we make our way back.
All right. Yeah. Who wants to go?
Rob, I just want you to know I'm not arguing with you today because you look like you can whoop my behind. So,
He
can't.
so
I'll argue.
I'm
my
gonna be
guy's
nice.
a whole Marine out this mug. He's not
I'll
only is
be
he
nice
huge,
to you.
not only is he huge,
I'm
but
gonna be
he's
nice
a
to
Marine
Rod
on
today.
top of it.
Hey,
See, I can talk
I'll
trash
argue
to
with the
Morgan
Marines
and
all
Danny
day.
because I could probably take him, but you
Definitely
nah, I'm
not.
good.
Oh,
There's a
No.
there's a negative 200% chance that you could take me, sir.
Surprise, sir.
Now,
I'll
listen,
take-
Don't let
that's
the
all right.
smile
I'll
fool you.
argue
I
with-
love
I'll
you too much
argue
to
with Rob.
beat you up.
I'll argue with all Marines. All you got to do is just move real fast and they can't catch you. That's all.
that's a misconception.
Wow.
You can let him say that to you,
Shots
Rob? bro?
fired.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, I like when people believe what they believe. I used to work loss prevention. There's a lot of people that steal stuff and thought they can get away from the 6'9", 300-pound plus person and thought they was
There
too
you go.
slow to get them.
There
No.
you go.
That's
And
good.
I'm saying it wasn't too many that was right on that one.
Hey, nah,
Amen.
I wouldn't challenge you in a physical confrontation, but I know us Army folk and y'all Marine folk.
Did he
Nah,
say
man,
he'll challenge you to a race? That's what he said. He'll
I'll be
challenge you
honest
to a
with
boat
you.
race.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I had a good time with the Marines when I was deployed in Iraq. We did it. We had a couple missions, couple of joint missions. That was all right. So I'd never be mad at a Marine, man. Y'all some good folk. But yeah, all right. So I want to see this list though. Top 5 buddy
Top 5.
cop movies. So
Hey, they got to be cops. Okay.
what is a cop though?
What do you mean? What is a cop? Do you not know what a police officer is?
I know what a police officer is, but in different universes, cops. If you're a person who can arrest people, then I would consider you a cop. If you're a person,
A
buddy
citizen
cop
can arrest
movie.
people too. So
a citizens can arrest people. I think a buddy cop film is just two people who might not get along, or who are trying to get along to solve a mystery or to solve a mission. Okay, and that's what a buddy cop film is.
No, that's not what a buddy cop movie is. That's what you want a buddy cop movie.
I mean, I put it in the private chat. Y'all seen with my list. All of them.
No, I didn't see a list.
No,
I ain't
no,
even
we
look real quick.
Okay,
typically don't
go ahead.
look
You go.
on purpose.
You go first, and sure, I guess you go first.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I got Bad Boys on there.
Is this
All right,
wait?
hold
You
on.
gotta give us order 5 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad Boys. Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
You ain't got to
Beverly
type
Hills.
Morgan. It's in there. Chat already.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay.
Okay.
But wait,
That's
Super Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop.
That's
go ahead.
definitely a
Super
cop
cop.
movie.
Super Cop with Michelle Yeoh and Jackie Chan.
Okay.
Okay.
And Lethal Weapon.
Okay.
Okay. Which Lethal Weapon?
It don't matter which one.
No, it matters which one.
No, it
Come
doesn't.
on now. Come on
It's
now.
Lethal Weapon.
We all know which is the best one.
It's Lethal
Get
Weapon.
yours.
It really doesn't matter the order.
Four is the best
We
one.
all know. Ain't nobody putting Lethal Weapon 3 up in that.
4 is the best one.
Man,
The
shut
one
up.
with Jet Li is the best one, sir.
Danny,
Lethal Weapon 4 is the best
So
Lethal
we
Weapon.
know Danny ain't winning this week. All right. That's
you-
we when you say something like Lethal Weapon 4 is the best one, we
you
know
think 1 and 2 are better than 4?
absolutely. Absolutely.
So you telling me right now, if you
Lethal
don't
Weapon was already legendary. So Lethal Weapon was already legendary before Jet Li even became a thing. Like that was like a let's just kick the tires. You know what I'm saying? By the time they came out with that,
I bet you people don't even
legendary.
remember Lethal Weapon 4.
I don't
that's
remember
the one
much.
I
I remember
watched
Jet Li was in it.
that's the one I watched the most.
You
Yeah, because it's the most entertaining of them.
That's because you know who Jet Li is.
That's the one with
Be
Chris
honest.
Rock, and they had the laughing gas. They had Chris
Beverly
Rock.
Hills Cop though. That a buddy cop?
I don't think Beverly Hills Cop. I
Definitely.
can't think of who was his
I
partner.
mean,
Who was his
yeah,
partner?
Judge Reinhold and old boy, the old white dude.
Nick Nolte, wasn't he?
No, that's you think about 48 hours.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
48 hours.
40 hours. Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking about?
No, that the one with Eddie Murphy was Beverly Hills
Yeah,
Cop.
Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte was
Eddie
that.
Murphy wasn't a cop in that one though.
That's my thing. Do they both have to be cops?
No, Nick Nolte was a cop.
Nick
Eddie
Nolte
Murphy
was a cop,
was the criminal.
Danny thinks Star Wars prequels is.
Hey, y'all gonna leave my boy Jar Jar Binks alone.
Danny thinks Thor: The Dark World is the best Thor movie.
Don't
Oh my God.
Don't blaspheme
That'd
me
be,
like that.
that'd be tragic.
Don't do that. That's just
I'll go next. I'll go next. I don't
right,
know
go
when,
ahead.
where.
I think that was
Okay.
one of the few times we
week.
was watching Thor: Dark World, and the wife went to sleep. I looked over and was like, "All right, you got it."
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't be mad at that, bro.
Go
I
to
mean,
sleep.
nobody wants to see Thor: Dark World anymore, like at all. Let's just forget it exists. To be honest with you, it literally just a movie to say, "Hey, there's another Infinity Stone." Like that's that's the crux of this. That's what we're doing.
I did like the fight at the end. I
And then they
thought it
retconned
was
it.
clever. I thought the fight at the end was clever with the hammer flying around all over the place.
Yeah.
And
I don't
all
even
the
remember that.
teleporting. I remember that.
through
That was-
through the portals and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah. That was clever, but the
I don't
rest of
remember
it,
any of that.
The fact that they put that the ether inside of Jane Foster and she didn't die was like, okay. All right.
she was
All right, Morgan,
dying.
your turn.
Go ahead, Morgan. Go ahead, Morgan.
All right, number 5. Don't you never touch the black man's radio, man. Rush Hour.
Okay.
Got to be on there. It's got to be on your list somewhere, in my opinion.
Can I
That's
be
number
honest?
5.
I don't like rush hour movies.
What do you enjoy?
Yeah,
What do you
Yeah,
enjoy?
Better
yeah.
movie,
Yeah.
not Lethal Weapon 4.
What do you enjoy? Oh, you got to think against Asian people. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
That's
that's what it
I
is.
see. You don't if you don't like specifically Rush Hour and Lethal Weapon 4, I see what it is with you, Javon.
Yeah.
He probably was saying China flu. He's probably saying China flu.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? With COVID
You see how rude they are? You see
one
they
of
trying
them,
to
bro.
you see these
He one
fools
of
trying
them.
to get me canceled?
You see a trend.
That's all
I'm
right.
just saying, bro. He one of them.
Calling out the trend.
Of the three of us, who would support? There's only one of us that was supporting Kanye West and all his craziness. So that person probably said more
support
stuff
and
than
explanation are two
anything.
different things,
I'm
sir.
just saying. There's only
Support
one man
and
in here defending Kyrie Irving. So
I
you
just
know,
want to let y'all
if
know.
there's
First of all,
anybody who's
first
saying
of
that
all-
type of stuff, it wasn't
First
me.
of all, I explained my points very well,
I'm
sir.
just saying, you know, if it was
So,
anybody.
all right,
you know,
all right. What's your number 4? What's your
What's
number
your
I'm
number
fine,
four?
so I'm fine. Number 4. Here come the men in black. Galaxy Defender. All right,
You putting
number
Men
4
in Black?
has to be on there. It's got to.
Why?
They're the police force of the freaking galaxy. What you mean?
No, but why would you put Men in Black on your top 5 though? Like,
because it's one of the greatest franchises, movie franchises of all.
man,
What do you
only one
mean?
of the movies was good. Only one of the 4 movies.
Did you go see
That's not a good
Men in
argument.
Black 2?
I'm gonna go see anything.
Did you go
with
see
Will
Men in
Smith
Black
in it,
2?
except for Emancipation. I'm not going to see that. But
I didn't think
I would go
Men in Black 3 was. I mean, it's hard to beat
No,
the
it
sequel.
was bad.
Right? Number
It was
1 and
bad.
2 were both good to me.
3
1
was
and 2 were both
bad.
good. Though.
Go ahead, man. I'm trying to defend
All right.
Men in Black.
That's
over
number 4. Men in Black was number 4. Number 3. I'm trying to think of a scene.
here. Man, would you just tell us the
King Kong
just tell us?
ain't got on me.
Training
I'm
Day.
trying to-
That
Training
is
Day?
not a buddy cop film.
Yes, it is.
That is, no,
Yes,
it
it
is
is.
not. That is the
Look
opposite
it
of
up.
a buddy cop film.
Google it.
I don't know
Google
many
it.
buddy cop films end up with
Google
the two
it.
of them fighting at the end, though.
The two of them, they
Training Day is
literally
definitely
tried to
buddy-
murder each other.
Hey, no. Alonzo tried to murder him on the low. You know what I'm
That's
saying? But
not
it
a
starts
buddy
out
cop film. No, sir.
it is.
I'm striking
Yeah,
that
I
one.
don't- yeah, I
I'm
don't-
using my one strike.
I don't know if
Training Day
that's
is
buddy
not a
cop.
buddy cop film.
Sorry, man.
I mean,
Go
I can
ahead.
switch
Go
my-
ahead, though. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Number 2, Lethal Weapon. I mean, come on now. You know what I mean? Like that's if Lethal Weapon's not on your list, then throw your list away.
Are y'all all
Weapon
saying
should be
Lethal
number
Weapon
1
1?
on your list.
Lethal Weapon 1?
Yes,
Lethal
dude.
Weapon 1.
It's the best one. Go ahead, man. What's number 1?
uno. Bad boys. What you gonna do? Literally, when I think of a buddy cop movie and what it is, the first 2 on my list are literally the definition to me of what like the perfect buddy cop film would be. Right? Those are my first 2. Training Day just happens to be one of the best movies. One of my
Training Day
movies.
is not a buddy cop film,
It
dude.
certainly
They
is.
fight to the death at the end. That don't happen in buddy cop
They
films.
never worked
Are you
together.
sure?
They
Are
didn't
you
work
sure?
together the whole
Name
movie.
one.
they're
Name
supposed to
another
come-
one
they're-
other
they're
than
just
Training
not
Day.
another one.
I mean, they start off at opposite ends of the spectrum, but they're supposed to come together. at the
Yeah,
end.
they
That's what
supposed to
makes
come
it
together
buddy
and
cop.
work
They
together.
become buddies.
They did come together and they threw hands, and Alonzo died. Ethan Hawke didn't kill him. right?
They
All
they
right,
was
all
more
right.
together at the beginning, and they
He was gonna say,
spread.
Yeah, they went this way.
Alonzo said
They
let
part
me
like the
go
Red
home. And
Seas. They
Ethan
ain't
Hawke was
come
like,
together.
well, hey, listen,
They didn't like each other at the end. Like that. The whole point is being buddies. Like,
I mean, he let him leave.
all right. I'm gonna go.
He drove away.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
All right. So with my list, number 5 is always a favorite. Like it might not be the best, but it's a favorite. Number 5, Tango and Cash. I love Tango and Cash. I love Tango and Cash. It's cheesy 90s movie, but I love it.
I thought about putting them on.
I love Tango and Cash. Sylvester Stallone and what's his name? Kurt Russell. Come on, man.
Boom.
Come on, bro. Number 4, Hot Fuzz. I love Hot Fuzz, man.
Bro, Hot Fuzz is
hilarious, dude.
that's a great pick.
Great movie.
It's you put it too low, but it is a great pick.
Number 3.
Never seen it.
Would you say you never seen it?
Never seen
No,
it.
I'm laughing at the
You gotta
comment.
fix that. You gotta fix that right now.
I don't want to be Morgan's buddy. All right, number
never
4.
know, bro.
Number
There's some
3.
serious stuff
Number
happening
3.
in Buddy
Number
Cop
3.
movie.
Hold on. Number 3. Now this might be a little controversial. 7.
Now, if 7 counts, Training Day counts. I don't want to hear it.
No,
Doesn't. They
No.
literally worked together the whole movie.
they started out on separate ends and came together, and they were like friends.
close. Yeah.
By
They
the
were
end of the
so close
movie.
At the end of the movie.
Alonzo and my guy were close too. His heart was
Bro.
broken.
He drugged
Come
him.
on now.
What you talking
Come on
about?
now.
Ethan Hawke's heart was
He
broken.
drugged
son.
him. He tried
was
to
hurt.
blackmail him. He tried to set him up to be killed.
Yeah, it was a plan. It was an awesome plan.
Now
It was all right.
I agree. I agree that buddy cop films don't have to be comedies or
They don't
funny
have to
or
be
anything
comedy,
like
but
that.
that wasn't a buddy cop film.
It is,
Yeah.
bro. They were
Training Day
buddies.
is not a buddy cop film.
All right, I'm gonna keep going.
Seven-
I'm gonna keep going. Number 2 has got to be Bad Boys. First Bad Boys is the best one.
I don't agree with that.
I like
First Bad Boys is the best one.
Second
dude.
was my
First
favorite.
Bad Boys is super nostalgic, but the third one, I
Dude,
think
you
is better
can't.
movie.
There's more quotables in the first Bad Boys movie. There's
But I think
more
the third
things to
one is a better
remember,
movie.
and in the second one.
I don't know if I agree with that. The second was better
Well,
than me.
I mean, you also got Training Day on your list, so
What's up, Ryan?
your judgment is askew. So
I think that's weird that we all three think that a different Bad Boys. Because I like the third one. The third one is my favorite.
what, Bad Boys for Life?
Yeah,
It wasn't bad.
that's
I
the
mean, I didn't
best
say it
movie.
wasn't bad,
They
but
They did way better. They did way better with the plot than I thought they would.
Yeah, the
bro,
plot.
come on now,
plot.
come on now.
They
A
did.
son
The plot
that
wasn't
he
bad.
Came
I
out of
think that was the
nowhere
first
with.
one the best.
Thank you, Rod. Thank you.
That
Rod
was
is
the first one the best.
a man
Mine
of
is always
distinguished
worse
taste.
sometimes.
The second one,
You
I like the
breathe.
second
All right,
Now, that's
and
how
then
you
number
fuck
one.
rock. From now
Number
on,
one has got
That's
to
how
be
you
Lethal
rock.
Weapon. Lethal Weapon is the godfather of these films. Honestly, as much as I like Bad Boys, I can't put it over Lethal Weapon because Lethal Weapon is there is no Bad Boys without Lethal Weapon. So
Lord Jesus.
you know the original. They originally had Dustin Hoffman and Gene Hack. No, who was the original Bad Boys?
I do remember what you mean.
Vaughn, put it in the chat so I can
Oh, okay.
put it up.
When I get to the end.
We waiting on. Oh yeah, Danny. Danny about to have like Star Wars on here or something.
I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my list, and this is my honest list. Listen, I know y'all.
Take Star Wars first though.
Y'all put
Hey, every time Danny says this is my honest list, it's about to be the most outlandish thing you ain't ever heard in your
100%.
life.
I'm concerned already.
It's gonna have everybody in the
I've
chat
learned
mad
to
at
not
it.
be concerned though.
I got 3 movies on here that y'all didn't even say.
Because they probably ain't buddy cop movies, but go ahead.
They are, but all of these are buddy cop movies.
I don't care what you say.
Kyron sucks,
Danny
bro.
about to have Zootopia.
Number 5. Number 5. Zootopia. Number 5 is indeed Zootopia.
Yo,
If
come
you've
on.
No, sir.
Danny.
What did you
Come
say?
on,
Did you
come
say
on,
number
Danny.
5 is Zootopia?
Come on,
Zootopia
Danny.
is
Come on,
number
Danny.
5.
Danny, no.
Listen.
Danny, no. Danny.
If y'all,
We're
I know
gonna have
y'all.
to put you on timeout.
Listen,
We're gonna
both
put you
y'all,
on timeout.
both y'all got
Go
young
ahead.
kids.
Put Toy Story on there too then. Go ahead.
He's thinking about
Yeah.
Danny,
Toy Story count?
Danny, we would disqualify your list if you have Zootopia. Like, no,
Toy
I'm
Story
not even
count,
going to
bro.
tell him to put it up. I'm
Zootopia
not going to
is
tell
an
him to put it
amazing
up to be
film.
voted. What?
Zootopia is an amazing film. Stop it.
Amazing.
It's about the racial disparities in America. If you watch Zootopia, there's a deep message there. Don't judge.
What's number 4, man? What's number 4?
Number 4, Rush Hour. Rush Hour has to go on my list. I wasn't gonna put Rush Hour on my list because I watched it so much. Like I watched that movie so much. I could probably quote every line in that movie. Like I could probably speak along with the movie, line for line. And the kids love it too. But I think I might have worn it out. But Rush Hour has to go on there. Number 3. Number 3.
Oh boy.
Die Hard 3. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson not a cop.
He wasn't a cop, but Bruce Willis was a cop. They started on opposite ends of the spectrum. He used him.
You can't tell me my joint don't count, and you put Die Hard on yours, bro.
You just argue with this man about Training Day, and your choice was Die Hard with a Vengeance.
He's not even a cop. Who's
not a cop, dude?
They don't have the both be cops.
You're supposed to have a buddy
it's
cop.
Called buddy cop.
Yeah, a cop and his buddy. Die Hard 3. All right, if y'all didn't like that one, y'all really ain't gonna like this one. Number 2. Number 2. Captain America Civil War. Tell me, Captain America, they started. Did they not start off the movie?
I hit the wrong button.
Did they not start off the movie with them on a mission to arrest terrorists? Right? They started the movie on a mission to arrest Rumlow and all of them, right? They were cops. The Avengers are cops.
That's why you wanted that loose definition in the beginning.
The Avengers are cops. Okay.
This dude was arguing with me. This dude was arguing me about Training Day, and you got Captain America on your list, bro. You might as well put Endgame up there. They multiversal cops.
Nah,
you just said the Avengers are cops.
It wasn't 2 people though. Like the Captain
it's
America.
More than 2. It's a game.
Danny, you just gave me a
Captain America and Bucky.
Like no joke.
Trying to accomplish a mission together.
Captain America and Bucky were trying to accomplish beating Thanos.
Hey, Wakanda Forever is a buddy cop movie because Siri and Namor.
Yeah, they were double teaming.
Trying to arrest nobody though. They weren't trying to arrest nobody. The whole movie, Bucky and Captain America were trying to find Zemo. Right, the whole movie. That's a buddy cop film. Number 1.
Wait, what?
Number 1
Winter Soldier or Civil War?
Civil War. Number 1. Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is the.
Wait a minute, time out. You ain't got Lethal Weapon on your.
I don't got Lethal Weapon. Because again,
wait a minute, wait.
Again, my favorite Lethal Weapon is Lethal Weapon.
Time out.
Nah, bro, you can't have a buddy cop list and not have Lethal Weapon on it anywhere.
Hold on.
Lethal Weapon 4 is my favorite Lethal Weapon.
It's literally like it is the epitome of buddy cop. It's between
time out. No. Stop. You got You think Zootopia is a better film than Bad Boys?
I quit, bro.
Yeah. It's a better film. And what I realized in my on my list is that I like movies where the 2 cops, the 2 people, they don't know each other first. So you got Zootopia, where they never met. Like the 2 people never met and came together and had to accomplish the goal of arresting someone. Right? Zootopia was like that. Rush Hour was like that. Die Hard 3. Captain America Civil War. This was his old friend, but he was brainwashed. So this is the Bucky that he doesn't know. He still got to gain his trust. And the Hot Fuzz was like that. These were 2 people from totally different places. They never met before. And they had to come together and learn each other and learn to trust each other in order to accomplish the goal.
Danny, I don't say this lightly, but
that was exhausting.
This is a top 3 worst list of yours.
We'll see.
This is top 3 worst.
Put it in the poll.
No, we're not putting this in the poll.
Put it in the poll.
No, dude.
If you put Training Day in the poll,
Sir,
It's that
you
man
got
Day.
Captain America
Bro,
Civil
you can't
War
talk
on your
about Training
list.
Day. You got Captain
You
America
put
Winter
Training
Oh
Day
Soldier
in
on your
there.
list.
Oh my
Then you need to
goodness.
put Captain America Civil War in
You
there.
should have put Star Wars on your list. You should have put Star Wars on your list.
Do y'all want me to win these polls every week?
mean, the
Because I
Jedi
feel
Council-
like that's what y'all want.
The
Like
Jedi Council is
that's what y'all want. When you make
Jedi
decisions
Council
and
is
choices
pretty
like
much
this,
cops.
it's not hard.
The Jedi Council are cops, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Episode 1, Phantom Menace is a buddy cop because Obi-Wan and
Obi-Wan and
There
Anakin.
you go. See, there you go, Rod.
That's more acceptable than Civil War.
Obi-Wan and
Rod caught your
Anakin.
wave. Rod caught your wave, and I'm concerned.
Bucky's barely even a star in Civil War. Barely.
He's not the star.
Bucky.
No, the whole movie's about him.
No,
Like,
the whole movie
was-
is Cap and Tony Stark, dude.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the whole
He's a
movie-
side character.
The
he's a
first scene
MacGuffin,
is-
basically.
The first
Yes.
scene,
He's the thread that they're using to pull the
Yeah.
plot.
Exactly.
He's the plot device that they're searching for. He's a MacGuffin.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What are you
Man.
looking up?
You try to play me on
If you
Training
can
Day.
find me one list of somebody else that agrees with you,
Bro, he tried to play me. He tried to play me on Training Day, and he's got.
that's not good either.
He's
Neither
got
of
Civil
them.
War.
Both of them are equally bad.
You got 7 on yours.
7 is a buddy cop movie, sir.
No, it ain't.
It is literally 2 cops. The entire
about to Google
film is
about
about
to
2
Google it.
cops.
We're gonna let Google
Both
settle
of
it.
them don't like each other, and they come together to work together to get the criminal.
I'm gonna let Google.
Is that
settle it.
not the plot of the movie?
Google's gonna settle it. Don't worry about it.
Is that not the
Okay.
plot of the movie, sir?
The other
I'm
guy
fine.
was a good one. That was a hilarious movie.
Sir, is that not the plot of the movie, Morgan? Don't Google. Just answer my question.
I'm currently looking.
Oh man, The Rock. The Rock was a really good one.
Listen.
Mm.
Sean Connery is not a cop, y'all. He's a criminal.
But he's working with.
Let's see.
Hey, what
Yeah.
you got to talk to what culture about this one because they
Serial
say
killer movie. Let's see. Serial killer movie. Homicide movies. Let's see. What? Okay. What genre?
He really is
Y'all
Googling.
continue.
Like if you say the definition of a buddy cop movie, that's the definition of a buddy cop movie. Like actually, 7 is literally the same plot as
Hey.
Lethal Weapon.
I
One
wanna
just
ask y'all a
has, huh?
Well, that's y'all
Disrespect.
question. At the end
Okay.
of Captain America Civil War, did they not arrest Zemo?
No, actually, Black Panther did that.
He was arrested though. He went to jail.
Read them and weep.
That's the genre, but it's still a buddy cop movie.
It doesn't say buddy cop on there.
Okay,
doesn't
I
say
got
buddy
you.
cop
No,
anywhere
I
up
got
there.
you.
Buddy cop is not a genre of film though, is it?
I don't know what.
It sure is. It sure is.
So here we go.
Watch. Yeah, hold on.
No, I got you.
No, I know. I got you. I got you.
Oh,
Boom.
What?
maybe it is.
Boom goes god daggone dynamite. Y'all can stop
I don't agree
hating on
on
me.
that. I don't agree on
I don't
that.
care if you agree or not.
I don't
That's
agree
what
on
Google
that.
said.
Wait,
Google
what?
is always right, isn't it?
Oh, Google is always right now.
Isn't it?
Okay.
I'm asking a
All right.
question.
All right.
I said it with a voice inflection.
Google,
at the end.
oh, look at this. Hey. No, I got you. Since Google is always right,
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna just
Hey,
send
Mike.
this to you.
Mike.
No,
hey,
no,
did
no,
I lie
no,
though?
no. I'm gonna
Did
just
I
send
lie?
this to you.
What it say? What it say? I told
Look
you.
at that. Hold on. Let
Thank
me
you,
share
Mike.
my screen.
Thank you, Mike.
Just Google buddy cop film, best buddy cop films, and scroll over a little bit. Just,
I mean,
just Google it.
best buddy cop films.
Yep, and then just hit it. Now you're gonna see. Now just keep scrolling. Now your
I see,
training
right?
day, they show your training day up there, but you keep
Of course
scrolling.
they
They're gonna
do.
show 7.
I don't see
Keep
seven.
scrolling at the top one. The top one. Where you going?
Oh, here. Okay.
yes. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep
I mean,
scrolling.
it's way down here, so it's obviously a
It
stretch.
doesn't matter. It's not a straight. Like nigga,
They
they're not listing it by
Hey,
Yeah,
I
by
wasn't going there.
viability. It is what it is.
Seemed like a
I wasn't
stretch to
on
me. 2 guns.
say?
I don't see
I
it.
wasn't on there.
I don't see it. Where is it?
Sir, keep scrolling. That's why
Look
they
at that.
have.
Miami Vice chips. I don't see
Keep
it.
scrolling, buddy.
I've been scrolling. It's live.
I'm looking
y'all.
at it right now. I can send you the screenshot.
I mean, I don't know what Google you searched on.
I can share my screen too.
He binged it.
Swear it is.
You said binged it. Shut up.
He searched it on Bing.
Yeah, I see Training Day right here.
I just told you that they didn't. I just tell you that? Keep going.
I
Keep
just want to prove
going.
I was right. That's all.
You know,
Wow,
I knew I was right.
Oh, Tango and Cash is there.
Of course it is.
It's a
Oh, look what else is right there.
What?
Just
nobody said Men in Black was. I didn't say Men in Black wasn't.
We definitely.
I didn't say Men in Black wasn't.
Dang, I still don't see your movie, bro. What movie am I looking for?
Honestly, Seven is a buddy cop movie, sir.
I don't see it up here. I don't see it. Hey, Die Hard's up here.
I don't agree with it.
There we go.
Die Hard's up here. Beverly Hills Cop. Beverly Hills Cop is up here.
They got listen, I'm talking about the quality of the movie.
Zootopia's on there too. Hey,
yes, I said Zootopia was on there. I don't agree with it. It's not better than it ain't better than in Lethal Weapon.
Hey,
Zootopia is up there.
If Civil War's on there, I might be right.
I don't see.
If I see Civil War, I quit. I ain't never doing another list again. I call it. I'd be like,
I seriously don't see.
I'm looking at it right now. I googled the same thing, and I'm looking at it right now.
How you see it and I don't?
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe your Google is racist. I don't know. Maybe your Google is racist. I mean, your Wi-Fi be racist. Maybe the Google is racist too.
My Wi-Fi is not being racist tonight.
Your Wi-Fi is racist on a weekly basis, sir.
That's false. Cop Out, 21 Jump Street.
I'm looking at it right now.
I don't see it. How is this possible? How is that possible?
I'm gonna put it in. You know what? I got you.
You put in a cheat code. Now I'm glad I was looking for it.
Yeah, Google got cheat codes.
So everybody can
Google got cheat codes. Yeah, that sounds right.
You can tell Google to do a barrel roll and it'll do it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I'm about to do that right now. I didn't know that. Google do a barrel roll.
Y'all stupid.
Man, are you lying, man?
Just type do a barrel roll. Don't type Google. Do a barrel roll.
Again, I got no problem with you picking Zootopia. I have a problem with you. I have a problem with you picking Zootopia over Lethal Weapon and Bad Boys.
Hey,
like
man,
I said,
I just like to say my list has been officially validated. That's all I'm saying.
No, your list is trash.
What about
really good? Melissa's actually really good.
One.
What'd you say?
What about Lethal Weapon 1 was the most memorable part to you?
Everything, sir. The torture scene. The scene where he jumps off the building, where he handcuffs the dude and they jump off the building. They had so many memorable scenes. Can you tell me? Can Rod Morgan? Can either you tell me a memorable scene from Zootopia other than the sloth that was on the commercial?
That was hilarious.
You almost made me spit my drink out.
That was hilarious.
I don't remember anything from Zootopia at all. Actually,
them howling at the moon. Come on now.
I very sincerely don't remember anything from that movie. So that there's
all I remember is the sloth. Like real talk.
And scene. Y'all don't like kids, bro. That's all it is. Y'all don't like children.
That's why we have kids. Yeah,
we both have them. So they're both living and existing in the world.
Healthy.
Yeah, healthy.
Children's entertainment is viable entertainment, and
that's not what we saw. That's not what I said.
Ask my check if I love my kids. It'll tell you.
Y'all are all 40, 42, 47, however old y'all are. And so I understand.
Really?
Old men.
You know what, Mike? Zootopia might have clapped, but so did Cheeks.
Listen, I don't listen to Mike. He think Man of Steel is a good movie. So every time Mike talk, time he give his opinion on something, I always go back to Man of Steel's trash, and he wants to defend it. So
hey, let me make sure I say this again while we continue to argue. If this number don't change in the next 5 to 10 minutes, somebody about to get. Don't make me lambaste y'all tonight, okay? I don't want to have to do that, but I will.
Morgan, you the king of like threatening people over a podcast.
Yeah, Twitter fingers out this mug, bro.
Man still made $700 million.
I believe it.
What does that have to do with anything?
Somebody must have liked it if it made that much money.
What, Zootopia?
No, Man of Steel.
Listen, there are a lot of Zack Snyder fans out there. They don't mean that they right.
I mean,
That's what I was saying before. When somebody mentioned how much money some film made meant it was good, that's not necessarily true because all of them make money.
Zootopia
Men
made
in Black is
$1
good,
billion.
bro.
Michael Bay Transformer movies make a gang of money. They be hot trash.
Yo,
The first
Hey,
Transformer
Thor: The
was
Dark
good.
World made a lot of money.
I'm genuinely surprised about
Did it,
this.
though?
Yes, it did.
Zootopia made $1 billion.
I believe it.
After what? After what? You talking about in the movie theaters?
Black
It just
Panther made
said
$1 billion.
Zootopia's box office. Zootopia's
this
box
last
office
one.
was 1.024
Don't do
billion.
that.
It didn't.
Not yet. It's coming.
Okay, but you just said Black Panther didn't. I said this last one didn't.
You such a hater, bro.
I'm not a hater. I just said it. What? So if I bring up a fact, you got a problem with that?
You already know I do.
It's been 3 weeks.
I'm sorry if you
It's
think
already at
the movie is the
already at
greatest thing
$700 million.
since sliced bread. I'm happy
It's
for
already
you.
at 700 million in 3 weeks, though.
What'd you
I don't
say?
even know if sliced bread is that great, to be honest with you.
It's already at 700 million. But I will say that if it, because they didn't release it in China, if they released it in China, it probably would be at $1 billion.
It would have been over $1 billion already for
Maybe.
sure if it had been released there.
We'll never know.
No, ain't no maybe. Ain't no maybe. That's a huge market. I mean, is there a bigger market on the earth besides us and China?
Hey, I got a question. Because Morgan brought this up. Is anybody gonna see that 3-hour James Cameron
Avatar
movie?
I most certainly will not.
Y'all think about
if my wife wants to go? If my wife wants to go, I'll go. But
I might go see Blue Booty too. I don't know, maybe Blue Booty and War.
Blue Booty too.
What do you call it, Blue Booty? Oh my god, bruh. They said that movie. James Cameron spent so much money on that film that it literally, in order to make a profit, it had to be the third or fourth highest grossing film of all time.
It might end up though,
just to break even.
Ain't gonna happen.
It's definitely not gonna.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people who still love it. Still love the first one.
I ain't met one in real life.
I ain't seen them.
Listen, my wife, my kid, my daughters, they love the first one.
We've done a lot of top 5 movie lists. Anybody ever put an Avatar movie? Has anybody ever put Avatar in any top 5 movie? We did top 5 sci-fi. We did top 5.
Did we? Did I? No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, we did.
No, I'm saying I don't think I put it in any of my lists.
No, I don't think.
No way.
I mean, it ain't nothing but Dances with Wolves with blue people.
That's exactly.
You mean Fern Gully?
Fern Gully.
Yo, y'all put me on something because I still to this day I have no idea what the Fern Gully thing is.
It's basically the animated version is Avatar, but it's animated.
This is why I always question when we have debates about film, because there are films that this man should have seen if he wants to consider himself a real connoisseur.
I don't even know what that is. What is a Fern Gully?
It's an animated film about the destruction of the rainforest. It's like if you were a kid ever, if you were ever a child, you should have seen Fern Gully.
I mean, I wasn't out.
Did you come out the womb 25? If not,
I mean, my crotch would attest to it.
Robin Williams as Batty.
Who?
Oh, now
he just popped out and was like, "Yo, what's my 401k looking like?"
There you go. See, right.
He came out looking for minimum wage.
Rob popped out like that too. I had stock options when I came out.
Hey, terrible.
I'm dead serious. I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen that movie in my life. I don't think I have.
What was the other one that you just said today that you hadn't seen? So Fern Gully, you haven't seen. What was the other one that we were just talking about?
There's always stuff.
Hot Fuzz.
Yes, I don't know how you say it. You ain't seen Hot Fuzz.
Bro, I promise you, if you ain't gonna watch Hot Fuzz, I guarantee you it'll be in your top 5.
No way.
It is.
Is it a comedy?
A masterpiece. Yeah, comedy. It is a masterpiece. Bro.
Wait, have you seen Shaun of the Dead?
No,
bro. You bugging?
I can't. I'm never talking to you about movies ever again. No,
bro. I've heard of those movies, but it's not my genre.
No, dude.
You
love comedy.
You love comedy.
I'm never arguing with you about movies.
I like laughing. I can't say I love comedy.
Shaun of the Dead is a hilarious, bro. I can't.
I'm never arguing with Morgan again.
You gonna watch Tijuana Jackson but not Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
Hey,
You went out of your way.
Tijuana Jackson made by a black man, sir.
Tijuana Jackson.
Tijuana Jackson is made by a black man from front to back, from rooted to the, and my baby Regina Hall is in it. So
Oh my God! You said you
I had
see
every reason to go
Tijuana
watch
it. I hear
Jackson,
you.
but you ain't see Hot
But
Fuzz.
I have every reason to watch
that. You had to go find that. You had to go to a specific
I did not.
platform.
It came up on
Type in
Vudu.
You literally had to
It's not
search
on the
Tijuana
homepage.
Jackson.
I
out.
didn't.
No,
It
sir.
came up on Vudu.
Tijuana
came up on
Jackson
Vudu
was
by
not
itself.
on the front page. You had to
It
type it in
was.
and find it.
It came up on Vudu. That's how I knew about the movie. It came up on Vudu
man.
under Spotlight.
Oh, but
I have
wait,
like
time out.
over. I got like 150 movies on Vudu, bro.
So you telling me Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz has never popped up in any platform that you have?
Yes, it's popped up, but I don't mean I want
But
to
you
watch.
watch. But okay, so you didn't watch that, but you watched Tijuana Jackson when it popped up.
I look. Don't. Again, I've said this before. Comedy films are not normally a film that I'm going to go for. I'm definitely not going to theater to see it. It would have to be like Kings of Comedy. I went to go see. I'm trying to think of a comedy movie period that I've ever gone to the theater to go see.
Have you seen
Besides
Talladega
Kings of Comedy.
Nights?
Yes, but not in the theater. I saw on like TNT
You
or
see
something.
Anchorman?
At home.
Kyrie.
You're not far from the truth. You're not far from the truth.
Kyrie said your Netflix is racist, man.
Mike,
That's what he said.
whatever, bro. Listen, all I'm saying is, all I'm telling you is, like, comedy
Oh.
movies in general. I'm not gonna go to the movie. I'm not going to the movie to see a comedy.
You didn't
pretty
see
much.
you didn't see Ace Ventura in the theater?
I was a kid. I don't know. I don't remember. I've seen it plenty of times, but I think I watched it at home, probably on TNT or something.
I don't think I saw Ace Ventura.
I'm trying to think of a comedy movie that I went to the theater to go see besides Kings of Comedy. Kings of Comedy is one. Maybe one of the Kevin Hart joints.
You went and saw Soul Plane in the theater?
No, nigga.
You sure enough did.
Oh, my bad,
seen
Mike.
it. But you seen it.
You know what I meant, Mike. I meant I love you, bro.
Yeah. But you seen Soul Plane, right?
No. It's a comedy. Why would I watch that? I keep telling you, I don't.
Again, y'all, everybody who
Black
watching, this is why I don't
Have
want
I
to
seen
argue
what?
with Morgan about movies.
Men in Black
No.
is great.
You said that Tijuana Jackson was black front to back, and that's why you saw it. But you haven't seen Soul Plane,
I
which
said it
was
helped.
the
Snakes on a Plane was. I mean, I don't know if that's considered black or not.
No.
I don't know if I watched that or not.
not even just because it
Not
has a
even
black
close.
person in it, Morgan. It's not considered black.
I don't know. I don't even remember the last time I watched it.
Morgan thinks Scream is a black movie because
Why?
Because it got one black person.
No, don't listen. I'm just telling you guys genres that I generally don't watch, especially not in the theater. Romance and comedy. I'm not going to the theater to go see either one. Like I watched Where the Crawdads Sing when it came to Netflix. I was not going to go to the theater to go see it.
What about, no, Home Alone was probably too early.
I didn't
I
go
saw
to the
Home
theater.
Alone
To
in
see
the
that.
theaters.
I went to go
Excuse
see
me.
Mutant. I went to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the theater. Did I see Ghostbusters in
America?
the theater?
Coming to
I saw
America. No,
Ghost-
that was
No, I didn't see Coming to America until I was grown.
yeah, that was like 80 something, 88 and 89.
Yeah,
maybe.
I didn't see Coming to America until like
Coming to
literally
America
maybe
came out in
10 years ago.
81, I think. 88, excuse me. Sorry, 88. So he
I
was
didn't
like 8
boycott it,
years
but
old.
I didn't boycott White Chicks. But I'm trying to think if I've ever seen it. I don't think I've
I've
seen it.
definitely, bro. There's no way you haven't seen, bro. Come on now.
I watched
serious.
White Chicks one time.
I think I went to the theater to go see.
I didn't laugh one time.
I went to the theaters. I went
I
to
didn't
the theater
laugh
to go
once.
see Scary Movie, the joint, the parody of Scream. I went to go see that in
Yeah.
theater.
White Chicks came out when I was in AIT. That's why I watched it so many times. It came out while I was at Fort Sam Houston in the military.
Bro, y'all can't be trying to play me because I don't watch.
I ain't arguing with Morgan no more about
Why? Because I don't like certain genres of film.
No, if you consider
like
yourself
stuff
to be a film connoisseur, that means you watch a wide
I've never said I'm a
variety of
film
movies.
connoisseur.
Nah, Morgan just
I've
likes
never said
stuff that made a lot of money. He just likes stuff that made a lot
Right.
of money.
What is
That's
it? What I
super
say?
black.
He recency
The
bias. Whatever
Tijuana
came out
Jackson
this
make a
week.
lot of money. Don't do that.
Whatever
I
movie
said
came
or,
out this week.
I said or it's super black. Either it made a lot of money or it's super black. That's what that's your criteria.
If it's super black, that's definitely going to help. Representation matters.
It's also got to be good though.
Nigga, you have not seen it.
You seen all
It's
you
good.
seen all the Tyler Perry movies?
No,
All right, then. Exactly.
Oh, see, you broke your own rule, bro.
You broke your own rules.
not all of them. I have not seen all of them.
Hey, you
But,
say you
but
root for
I'm also
everything
not.
black. That
I'm also not a huge fan
representation
of that
matters,
genre.
man.
You saw Daddy's Little Girls, all right?
I'm also not a huge fan of that genre, which is comedy still. So
Daddy's Little Girls? Daddy's Little Girls wasn't comedy?
I've seen that, but I didn't see it in the theater.
I did. I definitely did.
I think I
Yeah.
did. I've only seen three.
I seen Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Why Did I Get Married? Why Did I Get Married Too?
Are we doing? Wait, did I send that to y'all? Are we doing top 5 Tyler Perry movies?
We need to.
No.
Dang, right? Come on, man. Come on,
Rod.
Yeah, that dude annoys me, man.
Rod's like, hey, don't invite me on that episode.
Yeah, he did. He made that really clear in that.
Rod was like, yo, I'm busy that week. I'm busy. I'm writing that week.
I'm all for representation, but I'm mad at the wigs and the hair half the time. I feel like if you're gonna do it, do something, do it right. They do it messed up on purpose.
I hear you.
I hear you.
I tell you, his best movies to me are the ones where he kind of like restrains himself a bit. Like, why did I Get Married is a really good film.
Both of those movies were really
good. The second one was a bit. Huh?
Is that the one? No, which one was Janet?
With Janet.
Jill
Scott. The one that had Janet in both. Janet's got it. Jill Scott's in the second one.
Yeah, those were pretty good.
Yeah. What's Daddy's Little Girl was pretty good.
Acrimony was good.
Bro, I ain't make it through it, dude.
Acrimony was good, bro.
I ain't got on my nerves, bro. Taraji got on my nerves with that on that one.
Don't you talk about my baby?
I'm sorry. Hey, man, me and Tiana both love Taraji P. Henson, but
get back here, Kyron.
What's the other Tyler Perry movie?
I will say though, Tyler Perry though, and this is something that Tiana can attest to. They do not have a lot of black hairdressers in Hollywood, and Tyler Perry put on a lot of black hairdressers.
But he's messing up dudes' hair too.
But that's the wigs though. That's different.
I'm just saying, how bad can you do a fade? And why?
I'm not gonna lie. He's aware
like
though.
They got a
them early
fade. Something's wrong.
Them early Shamar Moore wigs was terrible, but
really bad.
He's got.
Oh, I tell you what, the other film
that was. And Diary of a Mad Black Woman, man.
The Family That Prays. That was a good one.
A Family That Prays. Which one was that?
With the black when the mother and the white woman went on like a road trip.
Kathy Pate. Yeah, that one. That one was good.
That was a good one. Those are the 3 best ones for me. Those are the 3 best ones.
I know it's not a Tyler Perry film, but it feel like he was in the movie and Look Up, and then the other brother, like he brought one of the wigs from his set to give to the other brother in that film.
That's terrible. That was.
I don't get why. If I had a question to him, I'd be like, "Why you do the wigs?" Like it doesn't add anything to the character. It doesn't add anything to the character.
He answered it. He answered it because everybody was pissed. You remember the movie that he did?
What did he say?
I think it went straight to Netflix that Felicia Rashad was in. That was good too.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I didn't see it, but I saw the still.
People were pissed about that crap in that one because somebody's wig was horrible. I can't remember who it was.
It was the black dude,
and he answered people back about it because you know that. Look, oh my God! Speaking of brilliance, the episode of Atlanta that dealt with Tyler Perry. Oh my God!
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my God!
Why Did I Get Married? To me, is probably his best film.
It is to me.
That's the best.
It is.
Best
Why Did I Get Married is really good. It's got great. Because I came on, I found out about Tyler Perry through the plays when I got to A&T.
I like his plays though.
There were people from DC that told me about it. It was like, yo, you ain't never seen Tyler Perry? And I was like, who? You know what I'm saying? I hadn't heard of him. You know what I'm saying? And then like one dude that was from DC like literally had like a whole box of his tapes, you know what I'm saying, for the plays. And that's what I learned about him. And look, bro, I was just telling somebody that earlier today. Like, people don't give Tyler Perry to do. I know that he does things, and he puts out stuff that isn't everybody's cup of tea, and he knows that too.
He got a
but what he's done, and what he's doing is some next level stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? It really is.
I think that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Danny.
Might be number 1 for me. I think that. But if we have this, I think
I don't have enough to do top 5 for him.
Don't be racist.
I mean, it depends on if
I'm being real.
If we're just saying,
I told you, I only like 3 of his movies. I like
He
the,
was in
the
Star Trek.
fourth one. And fourth, the fourth is Why Did I Get Married Too? That's on the borderline for me.
That joint was good, bro. Ain't
The
ain't
ending
ain't Why Did I
was
Get Married to the
terrible.
one with Jill Scott in it?
Yeah, I mean they both of them got Jill Scott in it, but the ending was terrible, man. Janet Jackson got her husband killed, and they end up with The Rock.
Yeah. But I mean,
Like I
got
respect
The Rock
Tyler
in there.
Perry as a businessman, as a creator, and everything like that.
Maybe we
But
should
like
do.
I'm not his target audience though.
Maybe we should do.
Yeah, he knows
bottom
that.
five. Maybe we should do bottom five, top 5 worst Tyler Perry.
I don't do that. I'm not gonna do that.
No,
I ain't
we ain't about
gonna
to
be
disrespect that man like that.
mean.
We're
I
not
ain't
about to
gonna be
disrespect that
mean,
man like that. We're not
But
doing
I
that.
mean, I told you, like, Why'd I Get Married, Daddy's Little Girls, and The Family That Prays. That's it. To me, those are the best.
You didn't like
films.
that? Which one did you say?
Why'd I Get Married, Daddy's Little Girls, and The Family That Prays.
You didn't like Diary of a Mad Black Woman? Dang.
You didn't like Boo or Medea Halloween?
Cut it out.
I don't think I've liked any of
my
them. I saw the
goodness.
one where what was it? I think I was forced to go see Medea Goes to Jail.
No.
Cut it out.
That thing was
Hey,
terrible.
Sofia Vergara was in one of them joints.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
But she was like crazy.
Ain't she always?
Yeah,
She
he
blessed-
did.
she
He
blessed
did
my
that
life.
movie.
Alex Cross. He did Alex Cross. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't see
Yeah.
that, man.
Yeah,
That was
yeah, he did
okay.
do that.
He was
I've
alright.
seen
He was alright in that.
in the
was good.
stuff that I've seen him in that is not his. I like. You know what I'm saying? Like look up.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, he was
Look
great
Up,
in
I like.
Look Up. He was
Look
great.
Up. It was great. I liked him as a lawyer in
Tag Ryan.
Look up.
Dang,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan came from the top rope.
Oh wait. No, he said Medea. I
I
can't-
know.
Yeah,
Dang, man.
I don't know.
That's most of his movies.
I can't make a huge argument on that one.
What's the family reunion I saw? I saw a family reunion.
Don't do that, Jordan. Don't do that, Jordan. Don't do that, Jordan.
I'm with you, Jordan.
Dang.
Matter of fact, I'm glad Jordan's on here. Jordan Jordan did the artwork for this, didn't he?
Yes, he's the artist
Yes,
on
sir.
the Embody Chronicles and the
Great
Ancient
artwork,
Remake,
man.
graphic novel. So all my comics right now illustrated by him. A lot of my concept art is done by him. That that little ship right there is Azulu. That's
No.
instead of Mount Olympus, we have a city ship where the gods, basically that ship acts as the sun for the planet. So the sun is actually the thruster of this huge city planet there.
Bruh. The concept is dope, bruh. I love the concept. And I love JP's artwork on it because it's got a majesty to it.
A ramen connoisseur, JP Jackson.
Hey, that literally just gave me a really good memory, bro. That meeting Steel Freeze and getting some good ramen in the same day and within the same 30 minutes. Are you kidding me? Heroes Con is awesome, bro.
Somebody watching Black Panther?
Is somebody watching Black Panther?
Not me.
Oh. Yeah, we better get a freaking.
That's the best one.
Say what? What'd you say?
I'm just trying to piss off Morgan.
Man, I heard it.
It is.
Yeah, it was, JP. We gotta when Javon comes next year, we gotta go back to that same spot, bro.
Oh yeah. We gotta do that. I'm definitely gonna be there for Heroes Con. I'm gonna be back there for Baltimore too.
All right.
Yeah, we got to do that.
And here, I'm trying to do what do you call it? HBCU Con and Blurred Con too.
Yeah, I got to make sure I put the link up. I did share it again. People making me mad about that crap. I ain't gonna lie. But because I think how many days they got? I think I looked. Yes, when I posted it yesterday, I think it was 13 days. So we should be at like 12 now. Rod's got 11 on his.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anybody else got one going.
He wanted me to show y'all this. If we hit 6,000, that's our stretch goal. He's going to add Jordan.
Put it on the big screen.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take that down.
I thought you left, Danny.
How do I blow
Okay.
this up?
Yeah, that's the alternate cover for his Eve of Insurrection comic. If we hit 6K, everybody that backs for physical gifts, in addition to the Unbonded Chronicle stuff, will also get his cyberpunk Afrofuturist comic.
Love
That's
it.
his first
That's
solo.
what's up.
He did everything. He wrote it, illustrated it, and
They call him the total package.
yeah.
He on that
Yeah, he does.
He on that Michael Watson. He on that Michael Watson stuff.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. What's the list next week? What are we doing?
I think
Wanna
we
talk
got
about
like
it?
two
What's
more
on the
before we
list?
gotta come up with more. I think we got like 2 more before we got to come up with some more topics.
I
Let's
think
see.
Morgan said he wanted to do a top 5 chilling recipes.
Oh,
No, definitely not. I've never eaten chitlins once in my life, and I have no intentions on doing so
never.
going forward.
Sounds
So
good.
Booty
the
noodles.
ones that we have
Did you
left,
say what?
Booty
What'd you
noodles.
say, Danny?
They call them
yeah,
booty
we
noodles.
still got a good number of joints left. So we got top 5 Tiny Desk performances, top 5 anime characters, top 5 sports icons, top 5 NBA players draft.
We haven't done a music top 5 in a
Top
minute.
5 music videos.
Top 5 music videos. There it is.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
It's all gonna be my. It's
all gonna be. Yeah, I'm about to say it's Michael Jackson.
Listen. I love Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, straight up and down.
Danny, you can't talk about nothing with Michael Jackson. All right.
Wait a minute.
Danny can't talk about nothing.
Ain't nobody touching Michael Jackson music videos.
Those are untouchable.
Not number 1 on the list. I promise you.
Videos, yeah.
His videos are untouchable.
Remember the time? Yeah.
No, Thriller's still number 1. Cut it out.
That's what I said. Thriller. Come on.
Thriller's number 1.
But you know there are other ones that could be in the top 5. There's some other people
No
who
question
put out some
about it.
amazing Missy Elliott, Janet, who Beyonce's done. What? What you doing? You don't think Missy Elliott has put out great videos?
To top Michael Jackson's video?
I didn't say top. I said in the top 5. God.
I was about to say I could literally go 5 for Michael Jackson alone and be okay. Yeah. Definitely. Thriller.
It's gonna be
Thriller.
Don't give the milk away. Don't get a cow away.
I just told you it's gonna be all 5 will be Michael Jackson. Like that's a done deal,
man. There's some
it's not
people who make amazing videos.
It's paying homage to how great this man is. He's not normal. Yeah, that's a conversation we should have had here because I made that post. Somebody put it up and said that Akon was on somebody's podcast and said that if there was anybody from this generation that could have been like Michael, it would have been Chris Brown, and I agreed with him.
What you mean, like Michael? Though, that's the question.
He'll never be
like Michael Jackson. Literally, is like stand in the middle of a stadium and people scream for like 15 minutes, and he'll do nothing. I don't think any artist is ever going to get to that level or ever could get to that level.
I don't either. But he prefaced the statement with "if anybody could."
Chris Brown can't even get a performance like on the BET Awards right now. So
don't disrespect Chris Brown. Do not disrespect.
They literally canceled his AMA performance. Like
they did do that, but that's what they were being disrespectful.
I think the only person that could right now that could even get close to Michael is probably Beyonce.
Say her name. But anyway,
why not?
What'd you say? What did he say? What did Daddy say?
Because Michael Jackson had people fainting. Like,
have you not seen Beyonce's concerts, dude?
Beyonce has people fainting. That's a fact.
No, not like Michael.
Beyonce have grown men fainting.
No.
Will you say, Rod? I ain't hear you.
Not in Bucharest.
That's correct. You're right.
You know what? You're right. Not in Budapest. Not in Bucharest. No.
But that's my plan.
That's why I said closest.
No, exactly. I agree that nobody can touch Michael.
Ain't nobody get Michael, man.
Akon did not say that he could. He said if anybody could. That's what he said.
He said that.
And from that perspective, I understand.
If he had Michael's team or something like Michael's team around him, but then he started talking about how, like, he wanted to be more closer to hip hop, and that's why he
not
didn't
wrong.
skew that way.
He's
Because
not
he
wrong.
went from doing poppy stuff to
Mhm.
like hip hop. Everything was hip hop.
But so the conversation me and one of my best friends had was Chris has the talent level for sure. He has a talent level. Dancing, I could argue that Chris could, if in a singing battle, I take
Be
Chris.
careful what you say.
I take Chris. I'm just saying.
Chris as a singer over Mike?
I'll take Chris.
No.
Head to head singing,
No.
I'll take Chris. Dancing, Chris is if he's not on Mike's level, he is.
Don't you do that, sir.
He's very, very close.
No, sir.
Yes, he is.
What's Chris Brown's signature move? Michael Jackson got 4 signature moves.
Everything Mike does.
Michael Jackson,
So if he do everything Mike does, how he better?
Jackson has 4
I didn't say
signature
he's better.
moves.
I did not say. See, hold on. I did not say he's better. Again, we already acknowledged the fact that Mike can't be touched. We
So
acknowledge
how you
that.
talking about? You just said he sing better than Mike though.
He
I
don't,
said
though.
if they were having a singing battle, I would take Chris.
Pretty much one note.
If they were having a singing battle, I'd take Chris. That's what I said.
But Chris
As a
is
lead
kind of one note
vocalist-
though.
As a lead vocalist, yes. I
don't
agree
know
with
about
you.
that, Rod.
This is disrespectful.
He
Right?
I
is.
don't know about that, big bro. Chris
I do.
can sing, bro. Like
I don't.
for real
I'm not
sing.
saying
Nobody
he can't
say he
sing, but
can't
you look
sing,
at what he
bro,
puts
but,
out as kind of one note.
He ain't getting Mike.
Yeah,
man.
but we could say the same thing for Mike.
No, you can't.
Mike is not.
No, you
Mike,
can't.
they're not. Neither one of them are super versatile. They ain't none of them jazz.
What?
and soul. But
Agreed.
Mike is not. Mike ain't no.
They're not the same stratosphere as Jazz.
They're not. I take Usher over both.
Number one, they're different types of singers. than
I'm
Jazz
take
and
Usher
Soul.
over
That's
both
true,
of them.
but Chris can sing both. Chris can sing, bro. Like
I'm taking
really
Usher
sing.
over both of them. Every
You
day.
take who over both of them?
Usher.
I don't know about that.
I'm taking Usher over both of them vocally. Now, as an entertainer, no,
Danny.
I'm taking them two
Danny.
over Usher. But just
Danny.
straight vocals,
Danny,
Rod's trying to interrupt you because you're about to say something.
I just wanted to say that whatever it is that you're partaking of over there, I would like some.
have y'all
and
not
copious
listened to
amounts,
Confessions?
please. I would like a
Hey,
tape, smoke a
hey,
smidgen.
Have
of
y'all
what
not
it is.
listened to Confessions?
I have.
Yes.
I have listened to Confessions. But
Have you not listened to the 20, 25, 30 years of dominance that Michael Jackson had, sir?
Michael Jackson.
But it was-
Don't you dare say it.
Over them is that he is an arranger. He has better backgrounds and harmonies, and he stacks his vocals very well. There is no comparison to the. Have you heard the Thriller silent track without the music? There's nobody that can touch that. But as a lead vocalist, as one man singing into one mic, Usher is better than Michael Jackson.
I would
Again.
not disagree with that.
I know, Rod, I'm actually interested in the choice of beverage that he's partaking in right now. It
What?
probably is delicious.
Are y'all asleep
Yeah.
on Usher or something? Like
It's-
Usher
I
Ain't
don't-
nobody
I don't
sleep
know
on
what-
Usher,
I don't
but
know
I ain't
what
putting
they're
Michael. I ain't putting him over Michael. Usher
Singing?
wouldn't.
What is
Usher wouldn't
Michael
put
Jackson's best-
Usher wouldn't
best
put
vocal
him over himself over Michael.
What song did
what is
Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson's best vocal
sing
performance?
is like his highlight?
What is Usher's highlight outside of his tiny desk?
Confession. Dang on. That one.
I could go
Superstar?
Butterflies.
Superstar. Butterfly
I could
is
go
not
Butterflies.
No,
Superstar,
sir.
bruh.
No, sir.
Vocally,
Y'all tripping, man.
All you got to it's
Groupie.
one note. Is
It's just smooth. It's not-
That is
Just
not
one
a
note.
vocally
Clearly
challenging
you ain't
song.
remember. You ain't listened to the song.
What
Butterflies is not a vocally challenging song.
the most vocally
Alright.
challenging song that I could think of that Michael Jackson has that I could think of right now off the top of my head is "You Are Not Alone." Like maybe Earth Song. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to think of songs that he like goes somewhere different. She's Out of My Life. ABC.
Niggas at ABC.
I'm saying like I'm trying to think of songs where he has like.
Did I don't. You know, we did this. We did this list.
Dirty Diana.
And you know what though? We did this list
don't
and
do-
nobody put Michael,
Dirty
but I
Diana.
think we all agreed not to put Michael.
Dirty Diana.
List.
Vocalist, male
I wouldn't-
vocalist.
Yeah, but Mike's not.
We agreed not
Mike
to
can't
put
be
like,
on nobody. If Michael Jackson's on your top 5 vocalist list, then you need to throw your list away.
Wow.
and Chris Brown is on yours.
Anyways,
I don't
I'm
think
out
Chris
here.
Brown was on mine.
And I've learned.
Y'all have a great night.
I don't think Chris Brown was on mine. We definitely gonna continue this
Because
I think. Don't get it twisted. I love Michael Jackson. I'm a huge fan, but I'm not of the. How do I say this? Michael is an icon of icons. He might be the greatest icon, especially in music of all time.
Mike?
Honestly, be argued. But
Who would you
singing
argue with?
wise, Michael Jackson's not looked at as a great vocalist. Like when you're talking about great vocalists, Michael Jackson's name does not come up, bro. Brian McKnight, you know what I'm saying? Like
Brian McKnight is a better vocalist than Michael Jackson.
yeah, Brian McKnight. My only problem
Luther
was
Vandross is a better vocalist than Michael
and
Jackson.
Chris Brown.
what you say, Ryan?
My issue with that's exactly my point. It wasn't that he's the best vocalist. I just wouldn't put Usher and Chris Brown above.
Yeah, but if we're talking, but that's what I'm saying.
Now, if
If you're talking about just vocal
Stevie
skills,
Wonder, that's a different. That's
I'm not putting Michael Jackson over Stevie Wonder at all.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's what he's saying.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
but that's my point. So if we're talking about vocalists, right? We're talking about their vocal ability. We're not talking about their fame. We're not
I
talking
understand
about
what you're saying, though. I understand.
But
And
Mike
I'm saying there's nothing that Usher and Chris Brown can do that Michael can't. There's nothing. Now, Usher and Chris Brown, they can't get to like the range of the vocal, the octaves that Mike can get to. Usher can't.
What?
He literally changed how he sang because his voice changed. Vocally, Mike is better than Stevie.
Jay, I wish that you were on the show so that I could
Bruh.
click the button. What the hell?
Sir,
What did you say?
You just united us all against you.
Who is Stevie? Are you talking about Stevie Nicks? Are you talking about Stevie Nicks? I know you're not talking about Stevie Wonder.
Oh my goodness! I didn't say Usher can't
I
sing.
know
people.
you're not talking about Stevie Wonder, Jay. I know
he ain't talking about Stevie. He ain't talking about Stevie
I
Wonder.
know you're not talking about Stevie Wonder, bro.
He ain't talking about songs in the key of life.
There's no way that you're talking about Stevie Wonder when you said that.
There's no way, sir.
Not on that you can't. Not
Stevie
on that.
Wonder. Stevie
Michael
Wonder
Jackson?
is a top 5 vocalist.
Who's Mike? Who's Mike? Who is it? What Mike are you talking about here? When you say is they better than Stevie? Mike who? Golick? Tyson?
He said, "Keep that harmonica out here." Listen, sir,
Bro.
sir.
Michael Jackson cannot outsing Stevie Wonder at all, ever on anything. That you're disrespectful, Jay. I think he said that to get a rise. out of us,
He must be partaking as well.
He said that to get a rise out of us, bro. I don't understand.
I
don't understand how anything could be
you
that.
You said Stevie ain't no top. Okay, all right, okay.
Who's your top 5 that Stevie is just not worthy of? What?
I know we did top 5 lists before.
We did,
and we kept Stevie out of it for a reason.
I'm about to look it up right now.
Dude, you talking about Stevie Wonder right now when he like 70-something years old? Yeah, his voice is shaky.
Male vocalist.
But Stevie Wonder in his prime? Bruh, stop it.
This is crazy. I can't. The disrespect, I can't allow it.
He said Stevie Wonder's voice be shaky.
All shaky?
He talking about Stevie Wonder right now.
Man, he mean the draws of the women that's listening to it be shaky. You sound ridiculous. Stevie Wonder is. You better go listen to Stevie Wonder right now. You go put on some Stevie Wonder and you pay homage, sir, because you're doing too much.
You just rude. Heavy. You just rude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is just rude.
This is what it is. Just disrespectful.
It's disgustingly rude, actually. You know what I mean? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
God, I'm fellas. I appreciate y'all.
All right, man.
And, let me
man. We appreciate you coming through, bro.
I'm probably gonna have to get off too. I've been flying all day.
It's all good, man. Look, that conversation has to continue though. Like, Jaden shut this whole show down, like saying
We
ridiculous
went from
stuff.
arguing with each other to uniting. You
It's a unified
united
front.
us,
What you
sir.
say,
Good
nigga?
job, Jay.
It was immediate too. Like everybody's face at the same time. Stevie can't, nigga. What? Everybody at the same time. What, nigga? What are you saying? You sound
You
crazy.
made us.
Sir.
You made
I
us form
definitely
Voltron, sir. We just formed Voltron on you, bro.
Avengers Assemble. That's what you made us do all at once. What this nigga say?
You went Thanos.
I
man.
literally, my.
You really did. You killed the show. You killed the
You-
show
you
today. Good
Shut it
job,
down,
Jay.
bro. You made my
shut it
brain
down.
confused. You made my brain confused. Let me make sure I share this one last time
Oh,
because
man.
I swear to
Go
me.
ahead. Yeah,
Matter of fact, Jay.
absolutely.
Matter of fact, you know what, Jay? You know what you owe us. If you have not already given to this Kickstarter, you better do it now. You need to atone for your sins. You have done too much, and I can't stand for it, bro. Like, do you see this? Let me put this link up because you owe us right now, and you owe the greater indie community. You owe the world. You owe President Obama. You owe America. You owe black people.
You
owe
need to drop
Africans
like
everywhere.
50 or 100. 50 to
You
100.
got to pledge right now.
You got
We
to
can't
pledge
get
like
off the
100.
show until you pledge.
Your karma gonna come hard if you don't
You
pledge
should have
right
pledged
now.
already. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I don't see your name up here already is already an issue.
That was
you know
just
what I'm saying?
rude.
But you have to pledge now. Like, you don't have a choice. You got to, bro. Like, do it right now. Matter of fact, let me put the link in here because
Disrespectful.
the disrespect is just
The continued disrespect.
dripping with disrespect. It's what did he? I can't even formulate it. I can't formulate it to say it. What he?
I'm just gonna ignore it. Go ahead. Let's get go
Hit
ahead.
that link, bro. We're not getting off until you do it. This Kickstarter right here. This Kickstarter right here. Umbani Chronicles by my big bro Rod Van Blake. This is a follow up to Ancient Illumination, right? To the novels, right?
Yeah, it's actually the fantasy side.
Bet. Yeah. See, so you don't have a choice. I'm gonna need for you to go ahead and pledge before we get off this stream. I'm gonna put it right here. It's a ticker down here that's got it up there. I put the link in the chat so you could just click that joint. Do it right now because your disrespect level is immense. It's and I don't want to hear you ain't got the money neither. I don't want to hear it because
we might have to ban you from the chat section for that one.
Not only are there 11 days left, but there's 7 days past that 11 because honestly, if the money isn't even in there, if the money isn't in there, you still got 7 days after that to fix it. So send me the link. I'll pledge as long as y'all denounce Stevie. And that no, sir, no your disrespect level is so heavy. You woke up saucy today.
Jay, you are no longer able to argue with us about any list. You are immediately discredited.
This is just disrespect.
Immediately.
I sent you the link. I put the link right here in the chat.
That's worse than anything Danny has said tonight.
That is up there with when Danny said that Michael Jackson had a hot 10.
Yeah.
It's up there.
That's worse. No, that's worse.
No, it's not worse.
That's
worse.
Saying Stevie can't sing?
Nothing's worse than that. Nothing's worse than
saying
Michael
Stevie
Jackson
can't sing.
He didn't say Stevie can't sing.
He called him voice shaky.
Well, yeah, there's that. He did say that. But I didn't see him say he can't sing. He just said Mike sings better. And it's still disrespectful. That's not a bad list at all, Keith. Blue Streak, I'm on the fence with
48
that.
hours.
I'm on the fence with that, bro. Yeah, he ain't say he couldn't sing. He just said that Mike can sing better than him, and it's still disrespectful. Don't be stalling, bro. You better pledge.
All right, I got to roll, y'all. I'm tired.
All right.
I'll see y'all.
I'm gonna stick it out until he pledge because you know what I'm saying. I know y'all got to go, but I'm gonna make sure that he gets this pledge in because you know what I mean. He should have already pledged as it is. You know what I mean. But vibrato, you about to get double banned. Man, you about to get double banned. No, you pledge right now, sir. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Matt, if you don't pledge right now, you got to inbox me as soon as you do pledge. Like I put the link in there. All you got to do is click that joint. I mean, and again, people, Kickstarters are extremely stressful. Okay,
They are.
uh, we're very blessed that my bro is already over the goal. You know what I'm saying? Like that's already fantastic. But things change. People change their pledges. People
Yeah.
unpledge and all that type of stuff. We need to make sure that crap is all the way secure. You know what I'm saying? That we've crossed this threshold, that he can distribute this dope book. And one of the things that helps with that is not only pledging, but sharing it. Even if you can't pledge, share it. But Jay, you pledge and you share, because nah, you my guy, bro, and I love you, but you just can't. I can't let you do this. I'm gonna give
Didn't
you my top 5 vocalists. I,
Best Stevie in.
you deflecting is what you doing. My top 5 vocalists. We left Stevie off on purpose. Like, some people, you just like, all right, we're not gonna have them on the list because it just ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like in a legendary status that we shouldn't even discuss. It'd be like if you're talking about top 5 female vocalists and Whitney's not on your list. Like, you can't talk no more. You know what I'm saying? You got to shut it down now. So Jay fits it, bro. Like, my bro Rod got to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you off the hook for this moment, but you better, if you don't inbox me in the next 10 minutes with that pledge.
Didn't Jay do that alternate Ace Blade cover I just saw not too long ago?
I think he did. The one that just dropped. I think he put it up there yesterday.
Yeah.
And yeah, see, your disrespect levels already. You was already on the line, because I was gonna message you and be like, "Oh, worry about nigga." Like, so you ain't ain't no lumberjacks, huh? You just gonna, you know what I'm saying? You just go Ace Blade it up. Ain't no lumberjacks, ain't no Harlem up in there. You know what I'm saying? You just on some Ace Blade right now. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my brother's platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his joint. And I completely agree. Ace Blade's a dope character. He deserves to be drawn on all platforms by all artists. But, no lumberjacks. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we doing, Jay. That's what I thought we was brothers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought we was fam, bro. Like, eyes here. You know what I'm saying? But first you come through and then you say Mike Cassine better than Stevie. Then you said Stevie ain't even in the top 5 vocalists ever. You ain't pledged yet, and you ain't done lumberjacks. God almighty, bro, your disrespect level is it's you on some Kanye. You close to Kanye. Man, whatever, bro. Rob, bro, we appreciate you coming through, yo.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Always come back whenever you get ready, bro. Just let us know, you know what I mean? And I'll make sure I get in there. Shoot, if you want to come back before you know what I'm saying, before y'all close the joint out. We got 11 days left, so
yeah.
You want to come back?
Ended off on my birthday on the 11th of next month.
Man, that's so dope. I launched Lumberjacks number 3 on my birthday on purpose, and Lord, that's a whole different. I don't even want to talk. I went down the road I didn't want to. Next week, I think we're doing. Did we say we're doing top 5 music videos? I think we're doing the top 5 music videos next week. And we'll see what crazy happens in the world that we need to discuss. We didn't get into the Balenciaga thing, so I might circle back to that, because that, a lot of y'all didn't know about that, so we'll discuss that in the private chat and then bring it before everybody else. We appreciate y'all for listening, man, as always. Continue to share, continue to subscribe for Agents of Geekdom on YouTube. Pledge to this Kickstarter before I get upset. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm already upset, but I mean more upset. More upset than I already am. The link is in there. No, don't, nigga, don't. Nope. I ain't putting it on screen. I'm not doing it. All right, bro. It's good seeing you, man. We get ready to close out. And we'll see y'all next week, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. See you next week. Jay, you disrespectful, man. You are disrespectful, sir. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed. We out.